Fan Fest Friday. This is a live look at Fayetteville Street right outside the Eyewitness News Center in downtown Raleigh. What you'll see, a lot of people, a lot of food, fun for the family as we all count down to the Stadium Series.
And across town, Carter Finley Stadium is where it's all going down tomorrow night. 57,000 people have tickets. They are ready for the storm surge as the Canes face their rivals, the Washington Capitals. And we'll be there, Lauren, Donna, and I, getting ready for all the fun tomorrow night over at Carter Finley Stadium. But tonight, we are right in the middle of the action. Fan Fest here in downtown Raleigh. Lauren, the rain's moved out, but I'd say there's a little breeze in the air right now.
The wind has moved in, but that's okay, because guess what? The Canes are playing. We're right in the eye of all the action down here on Fayetteville Street. And Don promised us a little bit of rain and a whole lot of fun. Don, it was spot on with your forecast, I think, right?
Yeah, and the good news is it's going to get better as the evening moves along. The wind should die down a little bit. I'm looking forward to being out there from 7 to 9 tonight at the ABC 1110 outside our studio. Make sure and stop by and say hi. Live look at First Alert Doppler. Here's the rain left. This worked through our area around 4 o'clock. It's now out of here. Now, the wind gusts have actually gone down a little bit to 21 miles an hour in Raleigh and Roxborough. Sanford was at 36 last hour, so those wind gusts are starting to die a little bit. Here along the boundary, they're starting to pick up 25 miles an hour in Goldsboro. Let's look for your wind gusts tomorrow, and look how low they stay all day long. That is good news. High winds can sometimes affect the hockey puck out there in that open stadium. It looks like wind gusts stay below 10 after 10 o'clock in the morning. Here's a live look. Blue sky starting to poke through as the sun goes down in downtown Raleigh. 54 right now under a mostly cloudy sky. Breezy though. Northwest winds 14, gusts to 20, and of course out on Fayetteville Street, those gusts always seem worse. 6 o'clock we're in the 50s. By 9 o'clock we're in the 40s. Clouds continue to break up. Some clouds, a cold wind out of the northwest at 10 to 15. Wind chills tonight will be in the 30s. Perfect night for hockey tomorrow. We do warm it back up, though. A 50-degree jump in temperatures. We'll first alert you to that in the Super 7-day forecast coming up in just a bit. Steve and Lauren got a buddy out there.
Oh, yeah, we do. But we got to take a live look at Fayetteville Street first, on from the rooftop camera, just to show people the excitement that's happening. And you see it there on your screen. Food, family, fun, as everybody gears up, Steve. We're a little more than 24 hours away from the game.
And it's all about the Canes. Look who stopped by. Stormy's right here, hanging out with us here at Fan Fest. You having a good time tonight, Stormy?
Yeah.
This is awesome. Yeah, absolutely. You know who else is having fun in the middle of this is Josh Chapin. On one end of the street, we've got the Stanley Cup here. You can come hang out with the Stanley Cup. A Ferris wheel on the other end, all kinds of fun.
And a lot of people in between both, right? Josh, I think, said he met some people from D.C.
Lauren and Steve, I could barely hear you even though you're standing right over there. But we have talked about this being just a wonderful opportunity, a great opportunity for our city, for the capital city, for Raleigh, to put its best foot forward on a world stage. And we are certainly doing that right now here on Fayetteville Street. You see the drone show, maybe a little bit. You see the things falling from the sky. That was a really cool drone show we just watched in the distance here beyond the Ferris wheel. But maybe the only thing that hasn't cooperated at this point has been the weather, but the wind calming down a little bit here on Fayetteville Street, and the rain has certainly moved out. Look, we've been walking up and down Fayetteville Street. There are beers to get, there's food to try, the Ferris wheel, there's a Stanley Cup all the way at the other side. You got a little bit of that too. But talking to folks out here, we even have our booth here. We've been giving away a few different things, some pucks in fact, but not only have we been talking to folks from all over the area, from Raleigh, from Garner, from Four Oaks, Johnson County, but we talked to some folks who come in for the game from Washington, outside of Washington, obviously to root on their Capitals, and they said what an awesome experience it's been to be here in Raleigh. They took their kid to the Museum of Natural Science today. So again, just a great opportunity for us to show off our city, and that we're capable of hosting an amazing event like this. So we'll be out here tonight with the fans until about 9 o'clock tonight. It's a little windy out here, but we're having a great time. Steve and Lauren, back over to you.
A lot of windy.
Yeah, it's a little breezy out here, but look, that's not going to stop this party, is it?
No, it's not. Everyone's running up and down the street, happy, excited, smiling. So it's a good energy in Raleigh tonight.
Yeah, and of course, all of this is the lead up to tomorrow over at Carter Finley Stadium. That's where the big Stadium Series is going to be happening. And the Canes were out there on the ice, got a team picture out there. They were essentially giving the ice a little test drive. It's obviously a very different experience for them, being outside of an arena for the first time, playing outside.
I know.
So they're going to try to get that figured out. That was their first run at it. And of course, there's been concern about the ice as well, especially with the rain we had this afternoon.
Lots of rain, lots of rain. But Don says the rain is over.
Yeah.
The temperatures are dropping, which is good hockey weather.
Yeah.
Trey Miles is out at the stadium right now. Trey, what is happening at this hour?
Good hockey weather. That's how we're describing just how chilly it is inside of the stadium right now. You know, we're almost 24 hours away from puck drop, and as you said, this is the perfect time to have a hockey game outside here in Raleigh. Now, we did have some rain earlier, like you said, Lauren, which prompted the Canes to push back practice a little bit. The Washington Capitals are supposed to be practicing at 6 o'clock. As you can see, they are not out yet right now, but you know what? We're going to enjoy it while we're out here. You know, the Canes practiced for about an hour. The Capitals are set to practice for an hour. The signage is ready. We've seen players in and out of this building. TV crews are here. In fact, Diane Wilson caught up with former Canes goalie Kevin Weeks earlier at FanFest.
You played all over, but like you said, your favorite team, of course, the Hurricanes.
It's always special. We went to the Stanley Cup final, right? So that's always going to be special. And also, too, I don't think a lot of people may know, but when I turned pro, 19 and a half, my first year pro, I played in Greensboro for 2 years. So I was there my first 2 years pro, then ended up getting traded back to the Canes, you know, sometime later when I was 27. So Carolina's always been a very special place that way.
It's been a big week for you, not only the game, but congratulations, you tweeted out American Citizen.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm very grateful. Well, hey, see, this is where it's full circle. So I go from being in the American League in Greensboro, renting an apartment in Greensboro, as a, you know, just turning 20 years old, to an American citizen at 47. So I'm very, very thankful. I'm very grateful. I love it.
That is a pretty neat story. Now, coming up a little bit later, we are expecting the Washington Capitals to take the ice. As I mentioned, the Canes did practice. It was actually very impressive to see the grounds crew come in here and get the ice ready with the rain. For about 10 minutes after the rain ended, they came in and got the ice ready. So that was very impressive. So we will, the Capitals actually, here we are. The Capitals are coming in right now behind me. Thank you, Skeeta. I really appreciate that. So as you see them walking in here, they will be practicing. We are expecting their practice to be about an hour before they do their media session. So, of course, we'll let you know what they said, and we'll let you know what the Canes said coming up later in sports. Guys?
Okay, Trey, thanks. Yeah, the NHL ice crew actually said that a little extra water on the ice will be another layer. They've got that refrigeration all figured out, so that rain today is actually going to be good for the health of the ice over the long term. Yeah. And how great it was to see Kevin Weeks back here in the Triangle. The ESPN hockey analyst will be part of the ABC broadcast tomorrow night, and fans loved hanging out with Kevin here, taking selfies tonight.
And he was so gracious to come out, sign jerseys and autographs and all kinds of things. So good stuff. And we got a lot of fans excited behind us, screaming and yelling. You can't contain your excitement.
No, it is awesome down here tonight. All right, so we're looking ahead to tomorrow night, and let's give you the rundown on what we have coming up tomorrow night. Don, Lauren, and I will be out at Carter Finley for the big game, along with our whole team of reporters, including Amber, Joel, Trayvon, and Kate Rogerson.